So, what's good? Today we are doing the full season review for Love Through the Prism. A couple days ago, I posted my first half season review, which was the first 10 episodes. But now that I have finished it, I wanted to make a full season review to let y'all know if I would recommend it, my rating, my thoughts, especially throughout watching the show. So, we're going to start with my rating first. My rating, 5 out of 5. I put it in my second top 10 list. I have two top 10 anime lists. The main reason why I have two is because, side note, because if you know me, you know I'm going to go from topic to topic. When I first started my anime journey, I was mainly watching psychological thriller and mystery. So my OG top 10 list, most of it, with the exception of two romance animes, which is Fruits Basket and Given, a BL anime, most of my animes are of those genres. So now at the current chapter that I am in, where I am now ready for more shonen, romance, and slice of life, trying to okay, put those into that list. No, I'm just gonna make a whole separate list. That first list is just something different, and I can't do a top 20 because no, I'm just gonna keep those top 10 lists separate. I call them heads and tails. Now let's go back to the original topic, Love Through a Prism. So I never told you what it was about in my original video, but I guess I'm just gonna save it for this full season review. So, Love Through a Prism is a historical romance, coming of age, drama. It is based in the 1900s. Lily, who is the main woman protagonist, she is a Japanese woman. And then Kit, aka Christopher, he is an Englishman. Both are artists. Um, so, again, like in my half season review, this video will contain spoilers. So if you have not either started or finished Love Through the Prism, I suggest you click out this video and then come back when you finished it. So we learned that Kit, aka Christopher, um, is the dude's son. He is part of the one of the wealthy families. So he has to handle his business. Um, Also in the show, his father, who is a good man, handsome man, them church family, them church genes. His brother Richard, who while I did understand his attention, I still didn't like him. They are handsome. They are handsome. He had to handle his business. His father ended up passing away, and with war coming, Kid had to put down them paintbrushes as much as he didn't want to, and he had to put on his big boy pants and said, "Hey, I gotta do my duties." Um, this video will be all over the place because I did not write any notes, but it wouldn't be a nice video if I didn't just go based off my thoughts. So, I had a couple thoughts while I was watching this, because again, this video is not gonna go in order. Kid was leaving. He had to leave. Him and Catherine, that engagement was broken off, which was cool because he didn't love her. He was never looking at her. He was looking at Lily. It was always going to be Lily. And even though Lily didn't want to admit or wasn't ready to admit, it was always going to be Kit. And honestly, with Catherine, in the beginning, I didn't like her ass. I didn't. I didn't like her. I will understand. I definitely understand. You see your man looking at another woman, but Lily at that time, I don't remember. Lily at that time wasn't for sure in her feelings, so I don't think she realized she really liked Kit. So like, she kept telling Catherine "Hey, I'm sorry. I don't like him like that. Like, we're just friends. Honestly, we're not even friends. We just cordial." And Catherine was really being mean. Even told Lily the wrong way and Lili ended up breaking her ankle, and I just was not fucking with Captain. I did not like Captain. I didn't like her. I didn't like her whatsoever. She even paid Lili to do a commission, but it wasn't with the act of kindness. It was to be malicious, and I just like, I don't like you. I don't like you whatsoever. Now, the back end, as we continue the journey, I end up liking Captain. I was like, okay, I'm getting a little bit of character development with Captain. I didn't like her as in the beginning, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with you. But towards, like, as we were continuing the show, I did see some character development, and I'm like, okay, I like you now. I like you now. Side note, but in the same topic, I was looking at edits. Someone was like, they shipped Sheen and Peter. And I commented under, I said, I'm glad I'm not the only one who peeped. It was one episode, I think in the beginning, either whether it was Sheen looking at Peter or Peter looking at him, and I was like, yeah, I see the vibes. I peeped it. But then also he was looking at Lili, and I'm like, could be just a bisexual man, a bisexual Carvis. And I'm like, I peeped the vibes. I kind of jumped off the vibes after, but I did peep the original vibes. And not gonna lie, after this AO3 shutdown, I hope the fanfic writers start writing, because I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it. Back to the topic though. Main topic. Shit. Catherine. I end up liking Catherine. She gave me some character development. She cool now. Still in the beginning, I didn't like her ass. But Kid, because Kid doing his grown man duties, he had to leave. And Catherine got lit and said, hey, this man's about to leave. You need to say how you truly feel. You may have, I think, Lili slapped him. And Lili was like, I want to apologize for the things I said. Catherine said, cut all that. You got one chance to tell this man how you feel before he leaves, because you may not see him for a while. They went to the boat, and she still didn't tell this man. And I'm like, yo, Lili, what are you doing? Tell this man that you love him. She did. And I was just like, damn. Then we get our first time jump into the anime. 5 years. The whole scene is great. It's like great. Like, Lili lost her purpose in the world. Lili lost her color. Lili lost her kid. Which, Catherine had sent her a letter a year later during this 5-year time jump that they had sent a letter of British soldiers or whatever, and I guess Kit's name was on the list. So we thought Kit was dead. Well, not we. They thought Kit was dead. And in the 5-year time jump, she wasn't painted no more, and she was engaged to be married to Sheen. And when I tell you that put such a feeling in my chest, I was not liking it. For a couple things. One, when you set the first 10 episodes of Kit and Lili together, you get me invested in these two, and then we get a 5-year time jump and you put her with someone else, I wasn't fucking with it. While I know for sure Sheen did like Lili, in the first couple episodes I've watched of the show, she never looked his way. She never looked his way. So it just felt like no. It just felt like no. And I wasn't rocking with it. And I said, if the show ends like that with them being married, I feel like someone just ripped my heart out of my chest, because I wasn't fucking with it. I wasn't, especially when he told Lili, we can or I think Lili told him we could make each other happy. And I was like, yeah, maybe, but no, that's not what I want. And don't get me wrong, I have no problems with him. I think Sheen is a cool guy. But when I say, when you spend the first 10 episodes, right? Spend the first 10 episodes setting Kit and Lili up. And then give a little time jump, and she's about to get married to a man who she's never really looked at once. It's always, their interaction has always been friendly friends. It's never been romantic. She's never looked at him that way. That shit would have pissed me off, and I wasn't fucking with it. Jump ship. As they getting prepared for like wedding preparations, they see a painting, and it's Lili. Lili doesn't. She's like, "Who's this lady?" She don't know who the lady is. But I'm like, "Girl, who else would that be? That is you." They find out Kid painted it. Now, before then, Kid has never painted people. He's never painted people, but he paints the love of his life, which is Lili. And I was like, "Oh, he's alive." And all I'm thinking in my head is, "Hey, if you're alive, come get your woman, man.
Go get your woman back, bro. Go get her back right now.
Come get your woman. Like, I need you to come get your woman. Like, I'm sorry, Sheen, let's cut this engagement. I need you to get your woman, and I need you to get your woman now. I need you to get your woman now. I'm sorry." Again, cool guy, but my heart was invested in Kit and Lili, and I wasn't looking your way. So they end up coming across Kit. They end up meeting Kit, and I remember seeing the spoiler on TikTok, but I scrolled past because I wasn't trying to get spoiled because I was like actively watching it, and he sold one of his paintings because he was going back to England because he was doing the stuff. He sold one of his paintings to buy a ticket back to England, 2 tickets for him and Lili. It was all, again, when I say it was always Lili for him, it was always Lili. It was always Lili. He got her to paint again, and when that happened, that great atmosphere in the show, colors start to come back. And it was just like beautiful. Sheen ends up going to Italy, which in the time, well, not in the time jump, and a couple years ago, Kit had told Sheen about, I think, some type of carving in Italy, the original, and I think Sheen ended up putting his application, and he started carving back. It's like when Kit came back, they both of them, Lili and Sheen, both allowed themselves to go back to their dream, which is painting and carving. And they both broke up the engagement because these two people have dreams and ambitions, and also they don't love each other. Well, he did like her, and I think if I didn't get invested in them two, I think I would have been okay with them two together. But it was just like for Kit, it was always Lili. For Lili, it was always Kit. And I knew it was a matter of time before they got together. And I was happy. I was fucking happy. I'm about to save some edits to my phone. Like, I am happy. I enjoyed it. I already recommend this anime to one of my mutuals who is into art. I recommended it to another person. He added to his watch list. He asked me if there was going to be a season 2, and I said, not gonna lie, how season 1 was wrapped up, how the ending was wrapped up, it wouldn't necessarily be a need for season 2. If a season 2 came out, I would still watch it, but it's not a necessary need. And again, I enjoyed it. This was one of the animes that was on my winter drop and checked off the list. I have So this video will be posted Thursday, tomorrow. And then next week I have my winter drop anime review for the animes that I'm watching. That will be posted next week as well. So if you enjoyed my videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. Peace.